So let's go ahead and let me make sure I get the right Myst because I have like 3 different Myst versions on here. So let me just. It may take it a little while to load. We'll see. Launching. Okay. Yeah, this game came out, I think, was it 1993? Oh, there we go. And I think this came out 2 years ago, I want to say. Oh, and I have my controller. I'm pretty sure I can use it when I'm playing this. Yeah, and that's one thing that's so cool is that Cyan made the original, and a lot of the original people who worked on the first game worked on the remake, which is why I think the remaster, I should say, which is why I think it's so good because it was such a labor of love that they put into this. Okay, let me make sure the mouse is off. Okay, so I'm going to turn the sound down just a pinch. Just a pinch. Favors performance. Epic visuals. Favors visuals. Balanced. Favors performance. That probably makes the most sense, right? Yeah, I want it on epic. If it ends up making it bad, it does. Oh well. Okay. Oh, so I ended up changing the preset. Okay, well, we'll see. If I need to lower things down to make it smoother, I will. So let's. Oh, I wanted to see if subtitles was an option. I guess I could put it up all the way. Okay, I don't see subtitles, so maybe they're just automatically there. I want to say they are. Okay, so let's do a new game. Sure, that's fine. No, we don't want randomized. We want classic, please.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Ooh, yes. I think if we stay here long enough, it should show the island. Okay, there we are. Oh, looks so nice. Let's go. Oh, I feel more relaxed tonight playing this. Alien Isolation has been an absolute blast. But, quite tension filled, that's for sure. I think I might go back and forth between this and Isolation and maybe alternate nights, because both of these are fairly long. I think Alien Isolation is probably longer. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the visuals. Just gorgeous. I keep playing around with my settings with OBS and with my NVIDIA control panel. And I've been looking up stuff and trying different things, and so far this looks pretty good. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is find a note here. Here we are. Catherine, I've left for you a message of utmost importance in our forechamber beside the dock. Enter the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. Great, so we need to count all of the switches, and while we're at it, we'll go ahead and flip them as we go, because that's going to be important in a little bit. Okay, so we've got... Why am I having a hard time getting... Okay. The sensitivity's a little interesting. Can I look mouse cursor scale and gauge sensitivity? Should I turn that down? Is that the issue? Let's see. Because it just feels like it's... Oh. God, you have to do that just right. It's interesting. Okay, so that's 1. Aha. Yeah, you really have to do that perfectly. 2. I don't remember it being that finicky with the mouse. But I just prefer the controller. I just feel like it has smoother movement for me. Okay. 3. Ah, there is one over here. Okay. It's hard to tell when you're further back if there is or not. 4. There's one switch we're not going to be able to flip yet. But we will later. Alright. Oh, geez. 5. 6. This one is 7, and I believe there's 1 or 2 more to go. 8. There's not one there, no. This is another reason why I flipped them so I would remember. 8. 8, 8, 8. I don't think there's any back here. Okay. 8 should be the number that we're looking for. Oh my gosh. I could just look at this. It's just beautiful. The use of color, the symmetry of things. They just did a beautiful job. Okay, so now we need to go in here. Oh, yes. There's the music. Have any of y'all played Adventure Out of Time? Because this music, well, some of the music in some of the sections reminds me a lot of Titanic Adventure Out of Time. Okay, so we're not doing that right now. Oh. Right now, we're just putting in the... What is that? What is going on? Okay. 0 and then 8. Okay, and then that should be message.
Hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Akinah. But I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long. I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Now, in the original, it was live action, which I like. um, but I get why they did it because one of the developers actually played Atreus, and I believe that's still his voice. And obviously, he's gotten older, and so they went with an avatar in the game itself. Also, if y'all did not know, this is the grave, I believe, of Atreus's grandmother. I'm trying to remember her name. I want to say it's like Anna or something. But there's so much backstory and lore to this game that you learn from all the other games. Okay, so I'm just walking around. Just enjoying everything. Okay, we need to go in here now, into the library. Oh, yeah, you know what? We need to meet the sons, so let's go ahead and do that.
You must help me. Bring me a red page. I can't see. I need a red page. You must. Please bring me. Beg of you, bring page. Help me. I am serious. Given up long ago. There's one thing I know to be rescued. You must.
Okay. Now let's meet the second brother.
Serious? Is that you? The seal? He was picking up. They kept me. Bring me pages. Forever and ever. Pages. Have the blue pages. And then to me.
Alrighty then, so that's Cirrus and Achenar. Channel wood. I'm trying to think, do I want to read these yet? I think we'll wait. So, okay, so the reason why we flipped the switches is because now we have all of these different locations lit up on the tower rotation map here, except for the toggle switch that's on the island with the clock. This will come into play shortly. Let's go to this painting here, pull this. And there goes the library. And now we go here. Now, I'm trying to remember. I think we see it up at the top here. Okay. Every time you use this, you have to close it, or else it will not work. So, key. Key. Library. Okay, so we don't... Oh. Right, because we're not pointing at anything. Okay, so we need to rotate the tower. Because all that's here is key, but there's nothing under it. Okay. Yep, there we go. Okay, so let's rotate this. Whoop. I'm trying to get used to doing... Wait, hang on. Rotate. Oh, I see. Sure, let's rotate it there. Let's see if that did anything. Ah, it did. October 11th, 1984, 10:04 a.m., January 17th. Okay, this is all very important. I just realized I should have grabbed some paper. Because I can't use my phone to take a picture. Because I'm using it to film with. You know what? I have my laptop. Or I could, yeah. Hang on. Let me just plug it in real quick. Alright. Lovely. Alright, so let's type all of this down here. Okay, so we'll put 8-11-1984, 10:04 a.m. 01-17, 12:07, 5:46 a.m. and then November 23rd, 9791, 6:57 p.m. Let me double check and make sure I have this right. I did not have that right. What did I just do? PM, okay. October 11th, 1984, 10:04 a.m., January 17th, 12:07, 5:46 a.m., November 23rd, 9791, 6:57 p.m. Perfect. Okay. Now that's important because we are going to be inputting that into an incredible machine that I will be showing you now. Alright. Let's go to the observatory. That's what I call it anyway. Okay, let's pull this. And now we can go back outside. Alright. Here we are. Oh goodness, this thing is very particular. And here we are. Now, in the original game, the chair looks a little bit different, and I always thought it looked like a dentist chair. I think that's how most people see it. Okay, so let's input these dates. Change selection. Oh, here we go. Okay, so the first date is October. Wait. Wait, pushing her. Oh my gosh. I'm already struggling with this. I'm trying to change the date though. I'm having a really hard time using the controller. I don't push, interact, R, L. Right, but then how do I change this? Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, that's so weird. So you do it this way. Okay. October 11th, 1984. Alright. Ah, I see. And then the time, 5:46 a.m. Okay. Okay, and then it shows us an image. October 11, 1984, 5. Oh, nope, that's actually not the right time. That's the time for... Goodness gracious. Is this an AM time? 10:04 a.m. That's the correct one. Ah, okay. So that one... Oh lord, how am I gonna do this with paint, I guess? Paint. So let's try... Okay. Big dot. Is there, like, instead of a brush, can I use, like... Yeah, no brush is fine. Okay. So, big dot. Big dot. Smaller dot. Smaller dot. What is my mouse doing? Oh, dear lord. Oh, that looks even better. Okay, I'm gonna undo all of that. Make it a touch smaller. Dot, 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 dot. Touch larger. Dot. Okay, so this one is for October. Perfect. Okay, let's save this. Pictures. October 11th. Got it. Okay. Okay, now I need a new one. Okay, so the next date we need to put in... Oh, goodness gracious. Is January 17th. 1207. That's an interesting one. Okay. And the time is 5:46 a.m. Okay, so let's bring paint back up here and make some more dots. All right. Okay, the dots don't need to be that large. Okay, so we've got dot, dot, smaller dots. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, save. January 17th. Save that. Do a new one. And then our last date here is November 23rd. Oh. It's like, what happened to my controller? I moved it. Okay. November 23rd. 9791. And then the time, it's PM. So that means it would be 1400, 1500, 1800, right? 1800 hours would be 6. Twelve, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 57. Yay, we got that one. Awesome. Yeah, this puzzle, oh my gosh, the first time I did it, it didn't occur to me that PM would be, since it's military time, so that's why it's 1800 for that. Alright, so dots, dot, 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 and then 2 larger dots. There, there. Nice. Okay, and this was November 23rd. Nice. Okay, so now we can use these to bring the ship out of the water, which I'm excited about because the ship is awesome. Okay, so these images here correspond to images here. Correct? Hang on. Do I need to look this up in the library? The Selenitic Age of Myst, Channelwood, Stone Ship Age, Mechanical. Channelwood is the... I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees, which grow directly out of the water. Oh no, this is okay. So that's not stone. Stone ship is the rocket ship one. So is it the Selenitic? Wait, what? I want to read it. No, it's not that. Is there not a book for the? That'll be fun later. Channel wood, stone ship age, mechanical. I don't think that's the ship isn't the mechanical age, surely. Hmm. Oh, maybe this is the mechanical age. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures, and it was. The sky here is dark and gray and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard and hair that hangs to his waist. He is very feeble and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through very many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by three high hills which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post attempts at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean, and only the lookout post remained. The black ships sailed away. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. I have decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save this civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see as they work on some small projects of their own. It has been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky and tell me many times they wish the sky here were like the blue sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography, I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermere. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. Hmm. The black ships have come. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Insignia of black ship. Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old man told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, on the sleeve of familiar age in search of a new universe, I have begun. But first I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone ailments that they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. Very nice. I'm trying to remember, because I know when we look up the constellations, that they correspond to this, right? But I don't... Okay. But I thought there was a book that we read that shows what those constellations are. There's not a book in here, is there? No. Okay. And I thought the constellations were located in the book for the age, the mechanical age, but it wasn't. That's interesting. Okay. Let's look at the rest of the books then. Might as well. While we're here. Channelwood. I have called this age Channelwood, and it is a very different world. Though it is exactly how I imagined it, it is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I am eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appeared to be some sort of ceremonial worship. I tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, subtly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladders that stretch from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees. That was a long sentence. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that the hut appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metals, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. At least he appeared to be their leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded the strong creature, who was dressed in many exotic, colorful fabrics. Next to the leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely gray, almost white, and hung very low around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that could not hold its head up to look at me. But what a surprise! This creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand motions that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. As I suspected, the ancient creature is a human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning and seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. Yeah, it would me too. It is almost impossible to understand this old man. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken our own tongue in ages. He attempted to explain to me the history of this place. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic or volcanic action, I suspect. The sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors would only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed. The rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. Wow. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees where they gradually died out. Maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I am not sure. This is the story the old man communicated to me, although many details are very unclear in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own. Yet the old man believes in the truth of the story as if he had been there. And the tree dwellers worship him, and apparently all humans, as if he or they were heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I will never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and asleep. He then said, "We had expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help, but he pushed me away with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. They then kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally, he turned to me and smiled. Then he closed his eyes and walked out the door and off of the narrow path high in the trees. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen onto a lower level of walkway and carry it away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure. With the use of some potion, one of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched as the flames engulfed him. As the strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to even believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green for as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts colors. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange objects of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room in which I had slept. This is a unique race of beings. I hope to learn their language soon so that I may learn more from them. I have lived on this world for 3 months off and on, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I am even beginning to learn bits of their language. I decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and my sons, and hopefully return with them. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how Ceres and Achenar will react to its curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy this age very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers and are picking up their language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow to check on Osmo in age. Ceres has suggested that I allow him and his brother to stay. Though the idea unsettles me, I know the boys are growing up rapidly. The hospitality of these creatures is such that I could think of no better place to leave them alone for a short while, so I will consent to their request. I warned the boys not to take advantage of the respect the tree dwellers have for their ideas. They seem to understand my warning, and I have faith they will follow it. Much to my dismay, upon arriving in Everdunes, I learned that Pran and her people are continuing to be menaced by the Coctic. I fear for their survival and plan on returning to her shortly after checking on Ceres and Achenar here. See Everdune's journal for more information. After watching Cirrus and Achenar, I see they are handling things very well. I think I can put to rest any fears about leaving them in Channelwood again, and for a little longer time. The tree dwellers seem slightly distressed that I am leaving, but are happy that Cirrus and Achenar are staying behind again. Interesting. I have been gone for over 3 days and have been to many different places. I had to tell Cirrus and Achenar about Pran's death today. They were visibly shaken, although they only remembered her from their childhood. Catherine has suggested that it would be wise for Cirrus and Achenar to leave Channelwood for a while, and I have to agree. They will be returning with me when I leave again. I have told my sons that they will be returning with me in 2 days. They spent the entire night telling me of an adventure they experienced in my absence, and it was rather remarkable. It seems they constructed a boat with the creatures and traveled some ways out into the surrounding waters. I enjoy hearing them talk excitedly of their adventures, and am reminded of my own adventures as a child. I finally understand why the tree dwellers have been giving me their inks and insisting I write with them. Looking through some of my past entries, I see now that the inks have changed from the black I thought they were to various different colors. I have shown some of the creatures my journal, and they laughed and howled. I did not know they had such a sense of humor. Even now, as I look through this very colorful journal, I cannot help but laugh myself. We will be returning tomorrow, so my sons are with the creatures for the last night here. They have told me that they would like to come to Channelwood again, and also asked if they can visit some other ages alone. Though I will have to think over their request, I believe they have proven to me that they are trustworthy and responsible. Right. Catherine will also have to help me to decide whether they are ready for travel alone. For now, I must give my farewells to the creatures, for I do not know how long it will be until I visit this age again. Future Bridge. Okay. Stone Ship. Can I click on any of these other books? Because I'm pretty sure I need to know what these astrological signs are for. Emmett was the first to live on the rocks. He named them the rocks because that is what they were, a group of sharp rocks clustered together in the middle of a large sea. This is where Emmett lived. He enjoyed his life. Emmett would occasionally swim to nearby rocks, as it was never too far of a distance. One day another person appeared on the rocks, for no apparent reason to Emmett. Emmett named this new person Branch. Emmett and Branch quickly became friends, swimming and hunting for fish together often. Emmett showed Branch the simple cave in which he lived on the largest rock. Soon, Branch discovered a place where he decided to live, also on the same large rock. The sun always shone brightly in their world, and the water was always dazzlingly clear, allowing them to see almost to the deep ocean floor which surrounded them. Though the sun always shone, it was never too hot for the boys. A light breeze always came from the north and cooled the area down. One day, while Branch was swimming and having fun in the water, he noticed another boy swimming. Branch brought the new boy to Emmett to find out what to call the new boy. Emmett said the boy should be called Will. Will was soon a part of the group, and all three of the boys swam and enjoyed their perfect world. At least, that is the story I was told when I arrived today on the island. Emmett, Branch, and Will were surprised to see me at first, but even before the night ended, we were all becoming good friends. Today, the second day on this newly created age, a strange thing happened. It was not strange to me, but the three boys did not understand what was happening. While I was relaxing under a large tree on one of the smaller rock islands, it began to rain. It was a nice rain that lasted for about an hour in the morning. I explained to the boys that the rain was not harmful, yet they obviously still feared it. Before going to sleep tonight, I told the boys I would leave the following day. I told them that while I was gone, I would make a surprising change in their world. They didn't understand, not that I expected them to. I still did not fully understand what happened today. I was experimenting with the art, testing the limits of the rules as dictated to me by Father. I attempted to create a boat by writing it into the world. I thought everything was planned correctly, yet somehow the boat had become gripped by the rock and broken in half. Although this test did not turn out as I had hoped, I now have answers to a few of the questions my father never answered. As for the boat, I can see... So this is the age that has to do with the ship. As for the boat, I can see the boys enjoying it anyway, and with that I am pleased. They have played on it all day. Even though the boat cannot move, I have enjoyed studying from it. It is a much sturdier platform than the jagged rocks. In the course of my observations, I have learned some very interesting things regarding the solar system of this age. Submersible lamp. The nights are absolutely beautiful here. I have made note of and named a number of constellations that pass above me. Also during the night, I catch glimmers of light from the horizon which I had not been able to discover if it is created by some natural phenomenon or by additional people on far off islands or rocks. I should very much like to discover which. I rather suspect it is additional people, which would explain the appearance of Branch and Will. The rain today was slightly heavier than usual. Just when the boys were getting used to the light rains, a small storm arrived. They were frightened of the heavier rain, not to mention the thunder and lightning. If rain has never fallen here until recently, as the boys tell me, I would like to discover why it is falling now. Regardless, I decided to return home for a short while. I have also been thinking of some plans for a lighthouse that I hope to construct soon. I think that perhaps by shining a bright light toward the horizon, it might prove my suspicions regarding additional inhabitants. They would be curious about the light and travel to discover its source, if they have the means. I returned with many tools that I will need for construction of the lighthouse. I have decided that once a lighthouse is completed, I will leave for some time and let the world's own imagination have control. We have worked 3 weeks on the lighthouse now and are making great progress. The rock that we are building on seems to not be as secure as I would like. I've had to alter my plans slightly, but those alterations pose no real problem. The boys are quite strong and have been helping me immensely. I estimate construction will be done within 2 days. The lighthouse is finished and we are all proud of our creation. The boys are amazed at the structure wrought from rock with their own hands. That evening we powered up the generator, much to the boys' dread at first, and shined a great light to the horizon for many hours. I stayed the night in the top of the lighthouse, and in the morning awoke to observe the sunrise without my being coated with the chilly blanket of ocean dew I'd become accustomed to. It was Will who first saw the girl. She was swimming not far from the boat where Will was getting ready to hunt for fish. Then Will noticed a man not far away from the girl, and it was very pleased to meet the additional neighbors. I feel pleased to lead this age. I've set in motion events that have nothing to do with writing or the art, that will have a more profound impact on this world than I could have ever written. I think... Stone Ship Age, Bird's Eye View. Yes, this is probably... It might be my favorite age. Oh, no, no, no. Oops. Well, that's fine. Nope. Oh, goodness. Okay, maybe playing with a controller is not the way to go with this game, because it is confusing. No, I don't want to exit. Oh, here's the constellations! I knew they were in a book. Okay, the words I think. I think of it this age as a gift to myself that I will wrap up and open someday in the future, only to discover that it has changed so much that indeed it is a surprise. Besides, I have yet another new age that awaits me. It seems I'm going to need some way to travel underwater in this new age, and so much planning is in order. It has been 10 years since I left this age. Oh wow. Which I have since called the Stone Ship Age. Upon returning, I cannot believe the changes that have taken place. The original 3 boys have grown into adults, and there are many new faces that I do not recognize. Branch told me that it has not rained for 7 years, and the cool breezes are back again. They are all very content and have been serving me with new foods and showing me new materials they have discovered. It even seems they have found gold somewhere. I see it in many forms around the island. My lighthouse has been kept in perfect condition, and it looks as if they have tried their very best to keep it so. Yet I have noted that the entire rock it was built on has sunk approximately 40 or 50 centimeters. After a wonderful visit with my old friends, I wonder aloud with them what things will be like here in another 10 years. Okay, so we have the constellations. Let me bring my laptop back up so I can figure out which constellations go with what. I forgot to save this one. I think the date on... Or no, I did save this one. Okay. So let's open the other 2 up here. I think I saved them to pictures. Didn't I save them to pictures? Oh, I did. Open October 11th. And January 17th. Okay, let's see if we can find these. Oh! I swear, the controller. No, why? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm about to lose my mind. Can you just work, please? Okay, so this one's the snake. Okay, I need to type snake on here somehow. Okay. Wait, why is it opening it like this? Oh, dear Lord. Okay, so January is snake. Edit. I just need to write on it. Snake. Oh, dear Lord. Okay, cool. So that one's snake. Is that a that looks like a beetle, but I want to say that's supposed to be a spider. Okay, exit. No. I want you to save this. Save it. Save. Thank you. Okay, so this one... Yes, that's the beetle. Even though I think that's supposed to be a spider, but spiders have 8 legs, not 6. Oh, dear Lord. Put that down. Okay. I want to mark it. Wait, what? No, I want to mark on it, as in I want to write. Beetle. Or spider. Okay. Save that. And then the one... from October. That's not... Leaf. Perfect. Okay, edit. Edit. Marker. Why does this do this? So strange. Leaf. Perfect. Okay, so we have to do the snake, the bug, and the leaf. Got it. Okay. Snake, bug, leaf. Controller. Alright. Now we should be able to raise the ship. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let's turn these on to figure out which one's which. No. Nope, you can turn off, sir. Snake. Bug. Is the leaf the last one here? No. There we go. There we go! Which means... the ship is up! Yay! Awesome. Okay. So, I'm trying to think if we should just go there first or if we should unlock more areas. Let's see. Okay, so... Okay, let's see what hint we get for that place. For the mechanical age. Yeah, the concept of this game is just so fascinating. You just wake up in this place, you have no idea what's going on, who these people are. Oh, yes. Okay. So, this is how we get to the clock. Okay. Clock 2:40, 2:21. Yeah, we might as well get all of the clues to all of the individual things real quick, since we already have the toggle switches done, and then we can work through all of these puzzles. Okay, let's get this open. Let's go. Okay. So where else can I can get the clue for there? Okay, cool. Let's get that one. I feel like, not that they made this easier per se, but I just feel like the original game, it just seemed more difficult to get to certain things. Seven two. What? Wait. 724. What is this the hint for? 724. Oh, I think 724 is for the to get the tree down, right? Let's see. 724. Let's look at the diagram here. Yes, 724 is where the there's an artificial tree that we have to lower. Tree 724. Okay. Now let's get the Wait, we don't get the thing for the generator? Oh, that's what that's for. Okay, the rocket generator combo. We'll just call it that. Why not? Alright, let's get in here. Ugh. Yeah, I'm glad we're just going ahead and getting all these hints now, so we don't have to keep coming back and coming back. Yes, okay. 59 volts. Oh, fun. Okay. Rocket ship slash power. 59 volts. Cool. Okay. Nice. I think that's it. At least for now, that's it. So we can already get a lot of these places unlocked, which is nice. Yeah, I think I'd rather primarily focus on doing things on this main island tonight. And then we can start one of the other ages the next time I play. Or maybe I can start one tonight, we'll see, because it's only, what, 10:30 right now? I did start a little bit earlier tonight. Oh, that's the one we're already on. Let's open the right one. There we go. Oh, sorry, I'm probably gonna annoy y'all with that. It's beautiful. I love looking at it. Just makes my heart sing, you know? It's great. Okay, so we have the time, 2:40. Oh, Lord, rotating. Great. But wait, I want it to... Okay. Yes. Wait, what? And that should be it, right? 240. No, because that's not 240, that's 245. Damn it. No. Yes. There we go. That's 240, not 245. Alright, hair. 'Tis time to clip you back because you are getting in my way. There we go. Alright. Perfect. Okay. So we have that. I'm gonna flip this toggle switch, but I don't think we get any new information from it. Now this puzzle in here, y'all, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for this. We have to get, what, 221? We're just gonna... Can I save, by the way? Yes. Oh. Yeah. Let's go ahead and save there. Okay, nice. Wait, is there something on the back of here? I just now thought about that. Is there? Oh, no. Okay. For some reason, I thought there was something on the back. Oh. That water looks nice and sounds nice, especially after a long day of work. I don't know about y'all, but man, the sound of water just calms me down so much. Like, I would love to have a place on the water. It would just be so nice. Okay, so did that light up anything else that I can actually... No. Okay, that's what I thought. Can we actually see it turn? Oh, yeah, you can see it. Well, looky there. Okay. Now for this thing, do I have to flip the switches before I try to do it? Or can I do that after the fact? Because I don't know, honey child. Okay, I guess you can't do anything. Okay, great. We'll just go ahead and go in and do it in there. Alrighty. The sounds. Yes. So the hint for this, okay, well, hint, but 59 volts. Oh lord, this one's a pain. Power to ship, generator, switches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh lord. Okay. So hang on, whoa. Power to ship. The second one is the power to the ship. Right. Yes, I know. I have to push these buttons a certain way. Wait, I'm low-key doing it? Wait, what? Nope, that was the wrong choice. Wow. I don't care what button. The power... Oh, well. Gosh dang it. Hey, I was doing a good job. Why is that at 0 now? It's not even going up at all. Wait a minute. I am confusion. Mm-hmm. God. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. Hang on a gosh darn minute here. Power to ship. 99. 0. In the other game, wasn't there a note? Another note here? What happens if I do this? Oh, the door just closes behind me. Alright, hang on. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to have a piece of paper and write down the numbers here. That, because I think it looks like the same amount goes up or down depending on which one's toggled. I don't think it's at random. Okay. Okay. So, is that the only one of those I have to turn on? No, there's 2 switches. 2 switches. Right. And this obviously isn't going to open yet. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm just confused by how the numbers on that work. Because the second one wouldn't do anything, so. Okay. Let's take a look at this and see what combination would work out best here. Okay. Puzzles. Oh man, this is making me want to play Ribbon. This game's beautiful, but let me tell you something. Riven is even more so. Okay, so let's get our handy dandy laptop here. Yeah, the next time I play this, I'll have a notebook and a pen, because that would actually be easier. Okay, so, can I use the mouse? I actually can. Okay. So 1 is a value of 10. 2 is a value of 7. Okay. 3 is a value of 8. 4 is a value of 16. Math. Okay. 5 is a value of 5. How about that? Oh, what the heck am I doing? Oh, there we go. Okay, so 6 is a value of 1. 7 is a value of 2. 8 is a value of 22. 77 plus 22 is 99. Yep. 9 is a value of 19. And 10 is a value of 9. Okay, so knowing all of that, we should be able to figure out how to do 55 here. Light that back up. Sorry, y'all. It's going to take me a minute to do some calculations. Can I make my calculator smaller? Yes. Boop. Okay. I don't think there's necessarily one, and we have to get to 59, by the way. I don't think there's any right or wrong way to do this per se, just as long as it equals 59. Is it 59 or 57? 59, okay. Is there one worth 9? Yes! Oh, wait, no. Wait. Oh, hang on, I already messed up. No! Okay, so, what did I do? I did 99 minus 22. How did I get to 68? Ah, that's how. Nope, that combination does not work. Okay. Oh, I figured it out. I figured it out. Okay, I need to look at my whole history here. Okay, so I need to take off number 8. I need to take off number 10. I need to take off number 1. And then take off number 3. Whoa, no. I messed it up. Hang on. I got this. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Okay. Which one's worth 10? 1. I need to take off 1. Okay. Which one's worth 19? Number 9. Okay. Which one is worth 1? That's number 6. Okay. Which one is worth 8? That's number 3. And then which one is worth 2? That's number 7. Nope. I got 59. Okay. So what does that do now? Are we good? Did I do it? Are we good? Oh, dear Lord. Well, I guess we'll find out. I guess we will find out. Because that should be right. Because 59 volts is what we needed. Let's see. Oh no. But oh, can I run? I just realized that. Oh, I can run. Interesting. Okay. So that really didn't work? I hear the buzzing! Ah, I think it worked! Y'all! I think it worked! Let's go, let's go, let's go! Oh, Lord. Oh, it worked! Oh, sweet! Oh, nice! Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so we've unlocked 3 different places. Now we can unlock... Wait. How do we do this one? We don't do it here, right? This is the tree thing, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. Okay. Which I don't recall how we get into the tree one. I mean, I know we have to go inside this, like, shed area. Okay. And for that, it's 724. Wait, is that... Wait. Is that for this? Is that what that means? Oh, no. No. 7 and 2 and 4. That worked? Wait! The pilot light hath turned on. Yippee. Okay, nice! I'm excited. Okay, so we have all that stuff activated. I kind of just want to go ahead and go to the boat age. Because the good thing with this game is not only does it autosave, but you can save it whenever you want. Unlike Alien Isolation. Y'all, listen. 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 I love Alien Isolation. It's a great game. Fantastic. Love it. Sequel's coming out. I can't wait to play that. I don't like the save system. Okay? I don't like it. It's very stressful. And I know people are going to say that's the whole point. I get it. Alright? But there's stress because something scary's going on, and then there's stress being so worried about not being able to save and having to do it over again that the frustration can get almost too much, and then it almost isn't fun at that point. I love being scared in games. One of my favorite things. But I don't like feeling frustrated, we shall say. Okay. Are we all ready to go to the stone boat, stone ship age? Let's go. For some reason, I thought stone ship was the rocket. Well, that's not. I think that's the Selenitic. Is that how one says that? Selenitic. I want to say it is. But I'm not 100% sure. Ugh. Okay. Don't want to accidentally... Y'all, I apologize if I accidentally hit the mic. I don't mean to. But it's right here on the iPad. My iPad is inside one of those keyboards. Oh, I'm going to shut up now because look, y'all, look. If you love peachy, warm hue colors... If you love rain noises to fall asleep at night. If you love water. This will be your favorite age, just for that reason alone. And that is why I love this age. Okay? It is a peach. It literally looks like a delicious Georgia peach, y'all. I'm just saying it. Look at this. I can't get over it. It's peaches and cranberries, okay? I could stay in this age, no joke, for most of the game. I really could. It's my happy place. It's my happy place. Yes. But we have some puzzles to do. If you're not into a lot of puzzles, Myst is not your game. But if you are into puzzles, I very much want to go down there. But we can't because there is a water pump mechanic that we have to deal with here. Okay, so wait a minute, what is that? Thought I saw a radioactive neon green object in the water. Okay, I don't see it on the thing there, so maybe I'm just crazy. Okay, I'm gonna use my mouse from now on to do the puzzles because I am not a fan. Oh my goodness, y'all. I want a peach now. It's making me want to eat peaches. Which, in the summertime... Oh, I was hoping it did the boat. It didn't. It didn't do in here either. So where did the water get lowered at? Look at this. Also, can we appreciate for a moment that we can see the beams of the sun? Just look at that. Oh, I love Unreal Engine. I love it. Titanic Honor and Glory is being made in Unreal Engine, and you can really see why. I mean, look at this. Oh, this music is awesome too. Oh yeah, this. I'm not worried about that right now. I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying the scenery, the colors, the sounds. Okay, so what did that do? Oh. I think it pumped the water out of here. Yes, it did. Okay, great. How do I get to the staircase here? That reminds me. Okay, guys. There is a horror game I want to get. I saw Queso start it the other night, but I didn't finish watching it because I didn't want to know the ending. It's a lighthouse keeper horror game. And I kid you not, it looks and sounds like the movie The Lighthouse with Robert Pattinson and, I'm bad with names, y'all. Willem Dafoe, there we go, Willem Dafoe, whom I love Willem Dafoe. And I'm like, I want to live out black and white lighthouse horror game. I think I might have to get it. Especially because we're in October, right? So it's like horror month. I know that a lot of people will do like horror stream type stuff during this month. Maybe that's what I should do. That might be fun. Also, I know there's not a lot of y'all in here, but, and I'll say it throughout the month for when people do come in. I'm going to be streaming the 1922. I'm going to make sure I emphasize it so people don't think it's the new one. The 1922 Nosferatu on Halloween. I'm going to be streaming it here live so we can all watch it together and enjoy it. My gosh. And I would love to stream movies on here. I know people do it, but I don't want to get in trouble for it. Plus, I mean, I have mixed feelings on it because, in my mind, if you're not saving the VOD, you're just doing it live and you're providing commentary, giving insight, giving review opinion, I feel like that's, you know, I don't mind that, but at the same time, making money off other work, I mean, you know, I get it. I definitely get it. Oh my gosh, but I see people stream whole TV show episodes, movies, all the time. They just don't save the VOD because chances are when you're live, you know, doesn't cause as much of an issue. This color palette, gorgeous. Just flippin' gorgeous. Y'all? Oh, unbelievable. There's nothing there right now. Okay. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at the purples and the yellowy peaches. I'm done talking about the colors, alright? Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, so now that the water's back in here and I did that, this is now here, which means we can now get the key and insert it into the lock. And insert it. Lord have mercy. Am I just, like, not clicking it right? Go in there. What? Go in? Go into it. Go. Y'all. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Isn't that what... No, clearly it's not. Okay. And I can't go down here yet, right? I'm confused. I'm confused, y'all. Alright. I remember to push this. Hang on. Did I remember to push that or not? But wait a minute. Okay. Alright. What in the Sam Hill? Why can't I still not go down here? I've done all 3 of them, haven't I? Am I cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs here? I mean, I'm not... Why won't you go in there? You belong in there. That's your home key. Like Happy Gilmore. I drained this, yeah? Yeah. Dude, does every game on the planet use the same water dripping sound? I'm just curious. What am I doing incorrectly? I don't know, but we're gonna find out, I guess. Okay. Alright, let's move this. Alright. Oh. The sunbeams again. Okay, I'm dumb. I'm dumb. Apparently I didn't. Okay. Great. Great. I was confused because I was not smart. Alrighty. We are in the boudoir. Yes. That music took a turn I was not expecting. I'm assuming this is Cirrus. Both of the brothers are evil and horrible, but I would say of the 2, Cirrus, he's the more intelligent, mustached one, right? He's the one that I would probably like the most of the 2, I think, because the other brother is very snivelly. I think that's a good description. Jules. Wait! I just realized, look at this! That's the same emblem of the black ships that we read about in those books. Hey, that's not... Oh. Okay. I think we find some papers here, don't we, to read? I guess these are different ages? Ooh, I would love to... go to that age. Oh, red page. So this is Cirrus. Right? Yes, I believe so. Because the thing with Cirrus, he likes the finer things, right? Wait, what? What is this? It's not laudanum, is it? What is it? Oh, it's all marked out, but pills, syringe it? Goodness Goodness gracious, what were you doing? Oh, okay, sure. Sorry, y'all. So how do we get to... Doesn't the other brother have a... Okay, so this is an area... See, here's a door here, but if you don't have it just right, you won't even see it. Can I walk in? Ugh. I don't understand why they made the lighting in this section so bad. Because I'm probably going to have to cheat at some point for this section because you can't see anything. Again, I don't know why they did that way. Oh dear lord. How did... Wait, what? I got turned around. Yeah, because I know there's supposed to be a place where you click and you go into another room. But... Alright. Well, I feel like I need to go back down there, though, don't I? Oh, Lord. I don't. Okay, so the barrel... Why is it here now? Okay, so I guess the key goes here. Ah! And then we get the real key, yes. Let's grab it, shall we? Why are all of these things attached to ropes? Goody. Alright, let's climb this. Oh, the view. Oh my god. Ugh, goodness, why am I yawning? I don't actually feel that tired. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. What is this for? Because I know it's on a timer. I do. Wait. I know what it's for. Why did it... Keep going? Alright, we gotta hurry. I think this lights the hallway that I was talking about, right? Run! Run! Oh, my lord. Oh, I was right. See, it lights it up in here, but not for very long. I can't click on these, right? No. Can I click on this? What? No? Can I click? Are you... Okay. Do I click? Oh! Here we are! Beautiful room. Oh my gosh. Yes, there's a whole network. You can see it. This is like the pump system and everything. This puzzle, let me tell y'all. So this is a... What are these called? It's called a rose something. You have to figure out which one of these damn things to push, and I swear it's by luck. I swear it is. I know there's a special thing to it, allegedly, right? Oh, this is how we get to the other brother's room, isn't it? Yes. And you can see the difference between Cirrus and Achenar. Achenar is much more violent. Like, there's literally a rib cage and a spine for a lamp, which, you know, is pretty rock and roll, okay? But don't get me wrong. But, like, it's all, like, very basic, very simple. Cirrus likes the finer things. Achenar likes the torture things, which is disgusting. Why won't it play? Now will it play? It's a skull. To a humanoid creature. And also he has vials of potions. Where is the blue page? Is it over... What? Oh, for some reason I have goosebumps. So I don't like him at all. Oh, these are maps. Oh, black ships. Black sailed ships. Up! Blue page. Are we literally about to already beat this age? Marker switch. The vault is located the island of achieved very ease. Instructions are followed by each of the markers. Turn everyone in the on position. Oh, well, I already know how to do that. Thank you. Do I not get to keep this? Oh, well. Interesting. Okay. Well, the lights have gone out now. So how do we get out of here? Oh, I guess the normal way? But how? So yeah, that's... What is... It's a type of compass, a rose compass thing. And I'm trying to remember how we get... Telescope, right? But what do we look for specifically in the telescope? I don't remember specifics here. Oh! Oh, wait! The lighthouse. Oh, I'm starting to remember. Hang on. Right, the lighthouse is 120. The lighthouse is 120 degrees. 120 degrees. I don't have to unlock this every time, do I? No. Okay. 120 degrees. 120 degrees. Oh dear Lord. Get down the ladder. Okay. I swear when I click that, it actually makes it go slower. 120 degrees. So that's how we determine what we have to input on that thing, right? Yes, 120 degrees. Okay, 120 degrees. Stay on, stay on. Alright, y'all, 120 degrees. North. 120 degrees. Is north 0? I can't do it now, right? Because the light's out. Yeah. Because man, I really want to solve this by myself. I really want to solve it by myself. I can't stand having to cheat with this game. So it starts at 0. Wait, I have it wrong. 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135. I don't know why I thought 125. 135. 135. 135. Okay. Okay. 135. We have as many tries as we need. See if we've got big brain energy here. Oh, I just realized that there were 2 separate entrances there. Alright, y'all. 135. So number 13, right? Shit. How many did I say there were? 135. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 34. Right? 32. One. So 0. 10. 20. Right? No. No. 0. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. No, that can't be right because it goes to 340. Okay, so maybe it's 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 135. Does that mean I'm wrong? Shit. Wait, hang on a minute. Okay. Let me get out of this room. Or else it's just gonna keep doing that. Man, the way they set this up is so confusing. First of all, you have to even know what a rose compass is. Alright, hang on, y'all. I'm gonna go to a website. I don't want the exact answer, I just want Myst hints. Universal hint system. Great website, by the way, if you want a guide that doesn't just give you the answer, it just gives you hints. It's wonderful. We're on the mechanical age, right? No, we are not. We are on the stone ship age. Yes, I understand that. How do I get into the lighthouse? No, I know this. Yes, I know that. Yes, I know that. Okay. But that's not telling me how to get back. Why don't they have for how to get back? Because they have a section called Where is the Myst linking book, but they don't tell you how to get it. How do I get light under the sea? Oh, okay, I think we're getting there. Wait, so okay, okay, so this is why I'm annoyed. In my mind I was thinking it was the 12th button because that's what I thought I had remembered it before. But how does the 12th button correspond to 135 degrees? I don't understand that. The 12th button clockwise from north. Sure. Okay. I'm actually not that mad that I looked that up, because otherwise, how in the world was I supposed to find that? I don't know. I have no idea. Okay. See, if I look up a cheat, and it's like something I never would have gotten on my own, I don't get that mad about it. It's like, yeah, like the 12th button, how does 12 correspond to 135? Explain that to me. Okay, so the thing goes up to 340 degrees and there's only 33 buttons. And it doesn't make sense. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense to me. Love this game though. Love this game. But I don't understand how it's number 12. And again, it could just be because I'm dumb. I don't know. To be fair, I don't read maps on the regular and compasses and things, but I mean, I don't understand how a compass works, though. It's pretty basic in nature, but this is not a normal compass, it's a compass rose. And north is either the tail end or the upper end, and I'm pretty sure it's the upper end here, right? The tail would be south, right? Or I have it the opposite. Now it says clockwise. Clockwise is this way. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright. So was that wrong? I'm guessing that means it was wrong. So north must be the tail part. Okay. Y'all. Prayers. Prayers. That's all I can say. I'm not quitting till I get this. It's been 2 hours already, but that's fine. I think when you get it right, the light permanently stays on. So... if I get it wrong again, I will look up a video. I don't care. I will do it. Because I want to get this. Yeah, I didn't even realize there's another entrance right here. Okay. 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 So I'm gonna assume now that north is here. Okay, so clockwise. Okay. Am I stupid? I just realized I don't think I counted this as one. I think I counted that as one on that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wrong again. I'm wrong again. Okay. Wrong again. Great. Great, 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 great. If it ended up being that it was because I didn't count one as one, I'm going to laugh, but I'm gonna be furious at myself. Alright. I know I've done this in the past, that's why I'm just like frustrated. But the thing is, in all fairness, and I know compass roses don't traditionally have north, south, east, west, but that would help so much. You know what I mean? Because I'm making assumptions here. Because I'm not entirely sure. Because compass roses are a bit complicated. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, isn't that what I did before? Is that not north? Alright. Alright. I'm looking it up. I don't care now. Myst. Compass. Rose. Nope, pretty sure I said rose there, buddy. Thank you. Images. Wait a damn minute! Sorry, I probably just screamed so loud into the mic. I apologize. It's that position? So then where's north? That doesn't even make sense. What monster? So it's there. Okay, well, according to this picture I'm looking at, it's right here. Yep, picture was correct. Okay. I don't understand. Okay. Well, there we go. We already finished one of the ages, y'all. Oh, that's a lovely color. Beautiful. Ugh. Alright. We can now go back to Myst. And the light should permanently stay on now. Okay. Lord. Have mercy. There's no people here either. They're supposed to be. It's really sad if you think about it. Okay, so which pump do I need to do now? See, I keep seeing like shiny green objects. Yeah, I see it on the VOD as well. Interesting. Okay, so which is it? I think the last one, right? If not, it's the first one. Ah, yes. Okay, so now we should be able to go back to Myst. And that's where I think we will end it for the night. Let's see. Oh, we can see back here now. Almost looks like shoe storage. Wow, look at the beautiful green light. Okay. Oh, this is an astrolabe. I believe, right? Isn't that what that is, an astrolabe? Pretty sure. Alright, y'all. Let us return. My gosh. And that's actually one of the easier ages to do, in my opinion. On that list, though, they had it as one of the last ones. I'm like, really? I like to do that one first. Because it's pretty. Okay. So it probably already auto-saved me here, but, you know. October 2nd. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, wait, October. Oh, yeah, I guess today is October 2nd. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much for coming. I will be live again tomorrow night and Saturday night, and we'll be off on Sunday. So I think I'm thinking we'll do Alien Isolation tomorrow, but maybe not. Maybe I'll do something else. We'll see. I probably will, though, because I'm excited about playing it. It's a little stressful because of the saving situation. But anyway, so God bless. Have a good night. I just want to encourage you to put yourself out there, to pursue what you want to pursue. It's never too late to start. If there's no one in your life who encourages you and tells you to do that, I'm going to be the one to tell you, do it. You will be so much happier. Once you get started, it gets easier and easier. I promise. We all start nervous. We all start afraid. But please, for yourself, your future self, please start. Okay. Have a great night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.